Welcome to episode 37 of the Cards and Cartridges Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, aka OG Retro. I'm here with my man and co-host, Chris, aka Koozie Retro Games. It's been a while, but we're back, baby. How you doing, Chris?
Dude, it has been a while. I miss you. I miss the
Aw.
fans. I miss everybody. How's the last basically month been for you?
Mostly good. Mostly good. My current situation is terrible because I have the COVID 69 420 and it sucks. It sucks. It's not fun. I'm fine now, but I can't see anyone, so I'm going crazy and I can't taste anything, so that makes food really shitty. And yeah, but I played a lot of Halo, so that's good. I haven't played Pokemon Diamond and Pearl as much as I have, but that is due to my internet. That's a whole other issue. My internet's fucked. So it's just been a wild couple of weeks. I'm going to be honest with you, but we're here. I'm glad we're recording this. And we got a claim sale today, the day of recording,
Sunday.
but it's a Sunday. So it's going to be
Gives
a little
me an
different.
excuse to day drink.
Exactly. Chris, how are you doing, my friend?
Dude, good. It's been busy. Was up north 2 out of the weekends we were gone deer hunting. Didn't even see a deer.
That's unfortunate.
Which sucked, but it was a good time. It was relaxing. It was fun.
Yeah.
My fiance Becca and I got our offer accepted on a house and went through the whole process of inspections and all that jazz. It's been stressful, but just waiting on the appraisal to come back, and hopefully that goes well and we can start the move-in process. So I'm excited about that.
That is so wild. I'm so jealous.
Dude, I'm excited. It's such a different thing and it's scary.
Yeah.
And it's like number shock too, like just seeing numbers and things like that and realizing everything you have to buy. But I'm excited and I can't wait to start this new chapter in my life.
I got to take a page out of that book, Beryl. I'm so stressed, but it'll happen. I'm excited. We've just gone through so many swings and misses right now. So it's just like, but it'll happen. Anyways, we have some good topics on the cutting board, the chopping block, the old, that's all I can say. The guillotine. There we go. Obviously we got the Bolo segment, the be on the lookout for, as always, a good one this week. We're going to be talking about PSA card, PSA grading. I don't know why I just said PSA card, stopping grading on the metal Pokemon cards. Or at least temporarily halting it while they get some shit figured out, and we'll go into that later. We're going to be talking about Black Friday that just happened, and also selling in Q4, I think from both our perspectives and business perspectives. I don't know. Cool. And then lastly, we will be my favorite topic, arguably, I think Koozie's ever brought to the table. And you brought a lot. And that's not to say you haven't brought a lot of great topics to the table, but this one just... games we played in school.
And I think that's gonna be a great one because with us being younger, like we're just gonna get like rinsed in the comments. But I played Oregon Trail on a floppy disk.
Yeah, it could be some of that. But anyways, let's get into it right off the bat. The be on the lookout for. We're gonna talk about, this is something I've been keen on. Koozie kind of turned me onto it, low key, unexpectedly. It's the Nintendo Powers. So y'all know what Nintendo Powers is. Popular Nintendo magazine. It's now discontinued, but there's like 286 issues, whatever. A lot of cool stuff. And in some of them, there were cool things like Pokemon cards. So like real playable promo, or at least promo Pokemon cards that look just like other Pokemon cards, part of the Pokemon TCG. And sometimes some of those issues left the factory with more than one of those. So there would be more than one Pokemon card insert in the magazine. And I've seen two. I have two magazines that have two. I have the Charmeleon, thanks to Chris, shout out Chris. And I have the Mewtwo. I grabbed that the other day, which I was so stoked on. Like, I haven't seen any of those online.
Yeah.
And I got it for what I think is a steal. Like,
now, did you get it for like the price of like the normal Nintendo Power, or was it jacked up a little bit?
It was basically the price of a clean single Mewtwo one. So like clean, so it was a solid, like, you'd be like, that's a lot for a Nintendo Power. But at the same time,
what'd you pay?
I paid $60.
Okay. I mean, yeah, the ones with the Pokemon card inserts go for a lot more.
Yeah. So that's about what a really clean single Mewtwo one, maybe a little bit more than that.
Now, what do you think it's worth? Or is it just kind of what somebody's willing
What someone
pay?
willing to pay.
It's a cool little misprint
It's
type
so
deal.
rare that it's what someone's willing to pay. And so what I have seen on eBay, so like a Sabrina Zabra, there's another Sabrina Zabra promo, and that's the next one I want to get. The last one of those confirmed sale of a duplicate promo was over $350. So that's kind of like, and that was a Sabrina Zabra. I feel like Mewtwo is kind of maybe a little bit cooler.
So one for like $12 or something like that.
Yeah, so it's
Took me to the cleaners on that one.
That Charmeleon, I might have. Yeah. I have a history of doing that too with anything Charmander related. It seems. I'm still waiting on a Shadowless Charizard from BGS to come back.
God,
and it's gonna be like a 1. It should be like a 1. I'm so
cool.
excited.
It's gonna be a cool one.
It'll be cool. But anyways, be on the lookout for that, guys. If you see double always look for the Pokemon inserts regardless. That's a be on the lookout anyways. But then if you see that, look for double inserts, or I've seen triple. I've seen an Eon ticket where there have been 3 of them in the magazine.
God, I can't imagine what that goes for. $1,000.
It's just like insane. Oh, easily. Just raw, it's $1,000.
Is it only the Pokemon cards, or have you seen like double posters or things like that?
People have messaged me saying they have other like double things. Oh, I have this double, but it's not Pokemon. I was like, so they've fucked up all sorts of shit coming out of the factory, I think.
Dude, Nintendo powers are awesome. And I've said it since we began selling them a year ago. Like, they're so underrated, and I think they're so ahead of the curve on them.
I also got something coming in the mail that I'm so excited about. This is a different magazine. And it's it's a Beckett Collector. So Beckett Collector magazine, but Pokemon specific, and the illustrations are
from BB Retro.
Yeah, I bought them from him, and the illustrations are so good. I mean, you saw his story, so you know they're insane. Yep. And there's one in there. I'm gonna sell most of it. I think I bought most of it to sell again one day, or just keep for a while, take some photos. But there's one I'm keeping forever, and possibly will send to CGC to get graded and shit, because it's so fucking sick. It combines 2 of my favorite things in this world: Pokemon, Harry Potter, in the one on one magazine cover.
Dude, awesome.
And it's like, it's the coolest. It's my nerd. That's it. It's perfect.
That's awesome.
I'm excited for those magazines. I feel like I'm just rambling on. Let's go to the first real topic. I mean, Bolo's a real topic. That's good. That's some good info. But PSA card stopping to grade or halting grading on metal Pokemon cards. And this was because, here's the update on Facebook, December 2nd at 5:58 p.m. PSA. Due to unforeseen circumstances involving card condition being maintained within our holders, we have paused grading on Pokemon Celebrations metal cards. Please stay tuned for a further in-depth update as we work on a solution to resume grading those items. Chris, have you seen any of the metal? Have you seen any of this stuff?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they came from the Ultra Premium Collection boxes, that the official name of those. And there is a metal Charizard and a metal Pikachu. And the Ultra Premium Collection boxes were $180 retail,
130 or 120.
120 retail,
$119.99.
And they were reselling for like,
and I know that because I just got one at retail.
That's sick. And they were reselling for like $280 to $300. But people are selling the 2 metal cards out there for basically that anyways. And it comes with a whole array of other things in the box.
Yeah.
And they're just, the cards look amazing.
Yeah.
I would want them. They look sweet. Did PSA just jump the gun, you think, grading them, and they didn't have their cases right?
I mean, that had to have happened. Like, I think for a while, for like the first couple weeks when they came out, they weren't grading them.
No, CGC was.
Yeah. But PSA was actively like, we're not grading these right now. And then they opened up grading for them. And I guess I saw some comparisons. I saw TCA Gaming do a comparison on YouTube. Some of them were in a sleeve and some of them weren't. And I don't know, like, so I think there was just confusion off the bat. Like, I don't think they knew exactly what to do, like, and just tried to do it.
Were they rattling inside, or was
they were like rattling
the paint off?
I think a little bit of both. Like the friction maybe fucked them up, and then the rattling dented or damaged. I don't want to speak 100%, but It sounds like it just says card condition is not able to be maintained. So I'd assume that has to mean something like that.
Now, what are you doing with your ultra premium collection box when you get it?
It's a great question, Chris. It's a great question. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Part of me is like, why the fuck didn't I just try and get 2 when I had the opportunity? It was on Best Buy. It's like 4 metal cards, I'm pretty sure. It's the Charizard, the Pikachu, and then some trainer cards, a Pokeball maybe, and something else. And then, unless I'm wrong on that, but I think I
didn't see any other metal cards besides the Charizard and the Pikachu, but I also could be wrong.
Yeah, I know there are other metal cards right now. I just don't know if they come in this ultra premium collection. Anyways. And like a bunch of packs, 15 celebrations packs, maybe, like, yeah, I think it's 15.
Yeah.
It's a good amount. So I don't know. There's nothing I really want besides those metal cards. And like, I guess the chance, it's so tough. I don't know.
Because even coming out of the boxes, I've seen a lot of just not perfect condition on them. It's
100%.
People have said it's been hard to have 10 condition.
That's why I'm thinking kind of just leave it sealed. Throw it in a storage bin, throw it in the storage unit, and come back to it in a little bit.
Yeah, but you were saying there were some funny comments on the Facebook.
Oh yeah, there's some great PSA great comments on the PSA.
And there's every time PSA posts an update, people are just grilling them in the comments.
So we got Brock Howard. I mean, whatever, I say these people's names. Fuck it, I won't say their names. But can you stop grading Zions and 91 Fleer Jordans also? That way everyone could get their cards back in a week.
Dude, Zion cards are down like 70%.
I'm sure.
It's because because he's hurt, but 2 because everybody and their brother sent a Zion card.
And then we got Fernando saying, I just want to know where the cards are that I sent in to you guys in February. Still haven't gotten those back yet. And then Dan, good. How about getting my cards from 11 months ago? And then Steve, gonna control the pop on these 2? ?
Yeah, there's funny ones on Instagram too. People are just ticked. Pokefan says, literally sent mine the other day, paid $100 extra insurance to the post office. Are you shitting me right now? So ridiculous. People are saying like, and I've noticed it too with some of my PSA graded cards, that it's not just these cards, but it's other cards too that rattle in the case. It's not a perfect fit. There's got to be a reason why it's not a perfect fit.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't love it, but I don't know. Maybe we can move on, but it's just unfortunate, I guess.
Hopefully they get it together.
Well, okay, actually, here's another little side note on that. Do you think the PSA 10s that are graded already are gonna fucking be worth so much, or are they gonna be worth nothing because there's a problem?
No, it's gonna be worth so much, and it's gonna be worth so much for a little bit of time.
Yeah,
it's like when a new set comes out, the cards are always spiked like hell in a new set, so people are gonna post their PSA 10s for a crazy amount, and people are gonna snatch them up. But in a random amount of time, a month and a half, they fix their problem, they start grading again, and people send them, the price is just going to come down. So if you have a PSA 10 and you want to get max value, maybe send it.
I think it's going to now. I also think though that these metal ones are going to they're going to command higher prices. I think we're going to see these settle in like the hundreds of dollars.
Yes.
For PSA 10, possibly thousands eventually. The Charizard and a PSA 10, just because of number one, because of how hard it is to get in good condition out of that box, apparently. And then also how hard it was to get these boxes. Ultra Premium Collection is one of the only ones that's really didn't get a like big reprint or anything.
Yeah. I never even saw one in store.
Exactly. When they got them too, they got like 4 or 5.
Yeah. The thing is, it's just like, I'm wondering when PSA is, and even BGS is going to start opening up more tiers. I know they need to clear their backlog, but I know the biggest question too is what is going to be the price when they do open up their tiers, and are they going to bring back the bulk grading? I don't think we had life good when it was $13 a card submission through PSA, and I should have submitted everything I had in life.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Now minimum PSA is $150 a card, and my buddy just submitted one. And that was about a month and a half turnaround time, so not bad. $150 a card, and I think back it without subgrades, like the lowest price is like $225 right now.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's insane. They got to catch up though, and Anyways, let's talk about Black Friday and Q4 selling. What do you got, Chris? What do you want to talk to us about here?
Yeah, so wanted to just, I guess we can start with Q4 selling, and we're both resellers here. And I don't know if Ryan kind of took advantage or is currently taking advantage of the whole Christmas craze and just things going up in price. And I've never really taken advantage of it, mainly because I don't have the space. And when I get things, I sell it right away. Getting a house, I think I'm going to start. Where I'm trying to go with this is, for example, I just sold a Nintendo 64 and Mario 60. So I sold a Nintendo 64 system, standard black, cords, controller, and Mario 64 for $146.99 on eBay. I posted it and it sold in 5 minutes.
That's insane.
So, I mean, any other time of year, that's, I don't know, $80 to $90 bundle. Like, it's maybe a little, but it's how fast it sold. So if I can, like, another thing too, I'm selling a Wii with Wii Sports for $100. Post on Facebook, ships to you, and it sells. Like, just there are moms and family members on Facebook Marketplace looking to buy this stuff for Christmas.
Yeah.
Simple bundle, Wii Sports, $100. And I think the biggest thing I can do to take advantage of this is maybe not all year, because space is obviously an option or a factor, but say from like 4th of July to like now, whenever I'm finding 64s or things like the Wii's at garage sales, why don't I just make little boxes of a 64 and a Mario Kart or a Mario Party or a Mario 64?
Yeah.
Put it in a box, put it in a closet, and wait until Christmas. That would be doubling my money. And their stuff's just going to sell in 5. It's quick, easy sales.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
I watched Chase After the Right Price on YouTube, and he does this and he sells on Amazon, and he sold, like, since Black Friday to like now, he sold like 100 Wii systems.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I believe it. I mean, I sold a Wii yesterday, and yeah, so I've definitely been taking advantage, I guess. I've kind of had that mindset too, and I've been more strategic as well of like when I start my auctions and like time scheduling my auctions.
That's a big thing.
Yeah. And I've noticed that, like, I feel like that's how I got that crazy good high sale on Fire Emblem.
What's your strategy for the people who don't know?
So I figure like stuff ending in either like, so it ended at 7:00 Eastern time, or maybe 8:00 Eastern time, 8:00 Eastern time, I believe. And it was also it was a Tuesday, which was kind of interesting. I could have done it on a Friday or a Monday, which I feel like either the beginning of the week or the end of the week is the best, or a weekend potentially, but still to be tested. I feel like I still want to do more tests, but also, like you said, really, I haven't had much of a problem selling anything on eBay right now. Like, everything is moving. And
dude, it's like random stuff too. I just had like random PS2 games or Xbox games that sit for a while, but it just, things are selling now. Another couple of system bundles, like I sold an NES Cords controller and Duck Hunt for $87.99.
Yeah.
I sold a GameCube Cords controller for $99.99.
Yeah.
Like, I have a PS2 Slim posted right now for $109.99.
Yeah.
Like, things are just going.
Yeah, it's a good tip for people that are looking to get the most money for the things they have, I guess, is sell now. And on the flip side of that, if you're looking to collect right now, maybe wait. Like, the prices are going to be jacked up, and it's not just like two of us like jackasses like jacking up the prices. Like, people are, like, in auctions, for instance, if I put an auction up, it's pushing up that price, right? And people are bidding on it. That's what they want to pay, whatever. But people are like in a more desperate mood. It's
like just supply and demand. There's so much demand right now for Christmas time. People want gifts by Christmas.
That's what it is.
People are willing to pay up because it's just like I said, just the random families who want these systems for Christmas.
Yeah.
And things are just flying. But that's one thing I want to take advantage of, is just making these small, easy system bundles, and they're just gonna fly at Christmas time.
Yeah, no, it's a really good point. Did you get any Black Friday deals yourself, or did you?
Yeah, so it was kind of a weird thing, because like I said, Becca and I did get our offer stepped out of this house, and we're going through this process. So like, okay, we can use this time Black Friday to actually buy stuff we need, but we didn't have the like we're not gonna buy a couch. We don't have the
Right.
room to store a couch or a
Right.
bedroom set, things like that. Well, it would have been nice, but I picked her up a Ring doorbell. They had
Nice.
like a Ring doorbell and an Echo Dot for like $41.99 or something like that on Ring's website.
Lit.
And I've gotten two. These are the worst. You know how you normally get the email where it's like, your item is shipped. Here's the tracking number. Have a good day. I've gotten 2 emails from them. Your item has not shipped yet. Thank you for your patience. I'm like, God damn.
That's funny.
Ring doorbell. We bought an entertainment center, entertainment center and TV on Amazon. What else? Just picked her up an air. She doesn't listen to the podcast, so I can say her Christmas gifts on here. Bought her an air fryer today at Kroger.
Lit. Fuck
Kroger,
yeah, dude. I
was there
love my
getting
air fryer.
I was there getting gift cards for other family members, and they had this air fryer, and it was on sale from $129.99 to $50. And I was like,
Damn. What's
that's
the
a
brand?
lot, bro. It is Chef Man.
Sounds
Chef
good.
Man air fryer. And I was like, okay, well, huge discount maybe it's got like crappy reviews. But no, I
Looked it
Googled
up.
it. It's got like 10,000 reviews, 4.5 stars.
Let's go. Shout
And I
out
was like,
Chef Man.
$50. It's gonna do what I need
Sponsor
to do.
us. Yeah.
And my last deal I just got was it was just candle day. Is your fiance or your mom anybody big into candles?
Not big in. I don't. Nah. Like we all fuck with candles, but not big into.
Yeah, so they had candle day, and I know Bed Bath and Beyond, or what's the other one? Whatever.
It's a
Bed Bath and
Midwest
Beyond.
thing, right?
There's Bed Bath and Beyond, and then
No,
whatever.
is Candle Day a Midwest thing?
No, it's like it's National Candle Day. But okay,
Alright.
where I'm getting to this was I got candles at Kroger today for $6.50 each, and they're like decent big size candles with like layers of different scents. And I was like,
Ooh,
one for Becca, one for my mom.
there you
$6.50.
go. Shout out candles, man. That's a good gift though. I always appreciate getting a candle, honestly.
I'm not a big candle guy.
So why would you give them?
Because Becca likes them.
They
My
both
mom
like
likes
them.
them.
That makes sense.
I was at the thrift store the other day, and I'm walking through this thrift store, and there's a White Claw can sitting on the shelf. And I'm like,
You cop?
why is there a White Claw can sitting on the shelf? So I grabbed it, and it was a candle. Somebody like makes custom candles out of White Claws. Like they hollow out like a White Claw can and fill it with candle wax and things like that.
Did you buy it?
$2. Yep, bought it. It smells
Yeah,
just like a tangerine White Claw. Gave it to Becca as a gift.
That's funny.
Amazing. Found them on
That is
Etsy for like $18.
Yeah,
Score.
yeah. I figured they'd be exactly. That's awesome.
Yeah.
The thrift store will have anything. It's crazy.
It was so weird. I was like, why is there just a White Claw sitting here? And
I love when
then I look like then I look like an alcoholic walking through the thrift store with a
the
White Claw in my hand.
Yeah, that's true. No, but I love when I see like all the if you're like flipping through the shirt racks and then you just see custom t-shirts from like a sports team and you just see fucking like
100 of them.
100 of them. Like what the fuck?
What about you? Do you have any like memorable Black Friday stories or shopping or things like that?
I just know like the best deal I ever got on Black Friday was not last Black Friday, but maybe the Black Friday before. I got a PS4. There were like 10 available at Walmart, and I got a PS4 Slim 1 terabyte with an extra controller and 2 games like Red Dead and like another really good game
I remember this bundle
for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I paid $200.
Wow.
And I can still trade in my PS4 Slim 1 terabyte to GameStop for $178, I think.
You can like resell it.
I could resell it for more than 200 for sure. And it's like, what? That was the best deal I've ever gotten on Black. That was like one of those like crazy deals they were gonna have, and I was like F5 refreshing, like people banging on the doors, except I was just F5 refreshing, and I snagged it, bro. And this was at like 12 a.m. to midnight.
That's amazing.
So that's my only good Black Friday, like really good Black Friday scoop. I picked up two little camera lights on Black Friday, which is nice.
Nice. Are you and your family? You guys ever like go out like dawn of the morning and get in line somewhere type deal?
No. I am strongly against that shit.
Yeah.
That is stupid.
I've never. I went out with when I was dating this one girl in high school. Me, her, and her mom went out, and they were going to.
Bro,
that came out
what a date!
me, her, and her mom went out Black Friday shopping at like 5 a.m. and we were at Home Depot, and they were trying to get this Christmas tree on sale. And I was the man of the hour.
Of all things,
I went in there, fought through the crowd and got the last Christmas tree.
Damn,
and just
bro.
brought it to them like a knight in shining armor. It was amazing.
Now she's your ex.
Yeah.
But no, Becca's way doper. So
yes, thank you.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm not big into waiting in line. There's nothing I need in life that I'm just gonna go wait in line for at 5 a.m.
No, I would never do it. And respect, I guess, to the people that do. Dude, the one thing I have waited for, and I used to do was like midnight book releases.
Book releases.
I was a big nerd. Like Harry Potter books, I would wait. Like midnight type shit.
I didn't know people had waited for book releases.
Yeah, like smart intellectual kids, what I used to be. Now it's who the fuck knows. But
was it the type of shit like when you're getting the midnight release for a game, you race home and you throw it in right away? Did you like race home?
100%. I would be reading it in the car, like.
Oh my god,
dude! Harry Potter book release. I'm literally getting tingles and goosebumps fucking thinking about it, bro. That is some OG shit. Wow. But and I guess there were days like. I don't think I ever waited for a video game like that, though. I know I went like day of release, like made sure I got there, pre-ordered that shit type stuff for games. And like I have good memories of like racing GameStop after school and getting a game that just came out that day. But like, nah, overnight or like late night pre-release shit was only for books and only for Harry Potter.
Would you go to like the local Barnes and Noble and wait in line?
Yeah, straight up. That's exactly where I went.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly where I went.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
I guess so. Let us know your best Black Friday deals if you guys have any good Black Friday, because I know there's some like people. If you're one of those people who get out there and like fist fight for Black Friday, also tell me that, because I want to hear about that.
I would love to hear that. I want to hear, and if you have videos, send them. Like if you have videos of you, no, I was gonna say something fucked up, but no, just send them.
Yeah, any good Black Friday stories, feel free to leave those in the comment. We'd love to hear those.
Hell yeah. I think we got our one more topic up for today, and the best one, arguably the one I'm most excited about to talk about. We got games we played in school during school hours. The bell has rung and you're in school. Take us through. All right. We should do this grade by grade. Would you want to do it grade by grade, or should we do like?
Oh, I don't know if I can like remember specific. I mean, I'm horrible at like. Yeah, I think the year was like February of 2013.
I haven't even started thinking about this, but I guarantee you, once I start thinking about this, everything's.
You're amped up. Start giving me some of your top points and some stories. You're amped up.
Okay, here we go. Preschool. We'll start there, bro. We'll start at literal preschool. Where are the homies that played Kid Picks? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Or maybe the other one was called like Wiki Kids or something. Like there's something. And there was another game that I don't remember. It was like a town simulator. And if you know this game, I've literally been trying to find this for fucking years. I've been trying to find this game for years. Dude, it was a town simulator. It was like a box, right? And then you place different things. You had like different shops, and like people could walk in and out, and you'd see little mini people on the map, and there were cars, and it was just like, I don't really remember what we did in that game, but like I'm pretty sure it was just like you built a town, and we were in preschool.
Yeah.
I don't know how that worked, but it was cool.
Dude, Kid Picks went nutty.
Yeah, Kid Picks was sick.
I must Google these as they come up. Like it was like just like crafts. Like it was awesome.
I'm gonna count that as a game.
Yeah, 100%.
And I started that in preschool. Definitely continued with the Kid Picks in kindergarten. Now I feel like first grade is when shit changed, and we discovered like mini clip and like fucking you just paused yourself, or you muted yourself, I think.
I had that one on my list, mini clip.
Yeah. So like first grade, second grade, definitely. Like second grade is the year I discovered RuneScape through mini clip, or on whatever the flash site was. Like, dude, Smo Arena, unbelievable 2-player shooting game. If you've never heard of it, and you play, dude, this was the best part. It was a 2-player shooter game for the computer, and you both played on the same keyboard. So you had
it was like one person would use like ASWD and the other person would use like JKLI.
Exactly. Yeah. You were playing co-op on a PC, and it was during school. Okay,
Dude,
and that was sick.
Shout out 8-ball pool on Miniclip.
Okay,
that was a huge one. Like you like I remember making accounts on Miniclip, and it would track your wins, and you could just play online, and it's like, holy shit, this person has so many wins. And 8-ball pool was a huge one on Miniclip, and there was also a tank game.
Oh, so, yeah.
Where like you have like tanks on one side and another side, you have like shoot over objects and just 100%. Blow people. Oh, that was a good one.
Fuck yeah, dude! I remember that. I played that.
Also had.
Dude, I mean,
it was like Angry Birds, but it was like a penguin game. No. It was. Did you ever Raft Wars? Did you ever play Raft Wars? You were these little babies, and you were in rafts. It was like the tank game, but you were babies in rafts.
Played. That's wild. I feel like so I'm at like 4th, 5th. So once I got into 6th grade, bro, 6th grade, we got 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. I went to private school. And there we got laptops, bro. Shit was nuts. And
was it like the laptop cart and you'd go and take one out?
No. This is like you had your own laptop.
When the laptop cart was sick. Class.
That was sick. But this was like you had your own laptop, and it was bro, games. Man, they set us up for failure. I'll be honest. They straight set us up for success, but also failure. We would play Halo. We figured out how to play Halo on the LAN network. So on the school's network, we would all be LANed up because we were all a bunch of nerds. It was like a private school for fucking nerds. And we're all LANed up on the school's network playing Halo. And it was incredible. It was incredible. So we played that during school. We played anything at that point. It was the sky's the limit.
This was probably like elementary school era, but did you ever play Webkins or Club Penguin?
Club Penguin for sure, but I don't think we played it during. Maybe we logged on during school. I don't know. Like
Webkins, we'd log on during school and play the mini games and things like that. Webkins were the shit, bro. I loved Webkins.
I think I did too, but I don't want to admit it, kind of thing.
Those were cool. You get the animal and type in the code.
I know exactly what it was. I just don't. Again,
were you a fan of Cool Math?
Like Brain Pop. Was that Brain Pop? Was that yeah.
I think they're about the same thing. I know a lot of people played them. I'm looking at coolmath.com right now, and there was a taxi one where I think you'd have to like do math equations and your taxi would move or race.
Oh my god.
That was cool. And then I'm also starting to think about some like phone games that we'd play with friends. Like, did you ever play Words with Friends?
Yes, definitely.
The Words with Friends was a huge one, getting everybody's code, playing that in class. What were some other big, just like, I'm trying to think of any other big like phone games that you'd verse people in during a school?
Friggin' what's it called? I didn't verse people, but it was like in high school I would play Temple Run
was huge.
Temple Run
was huge. Flappy Bird. Did you play Flappy Bird?
Flappy Bird.
Addicted to that.
And we played, in high school we would do the emulators for the GBA games on our phone, so I'd be playing like Pokemon Fire Red like in the back class. That was not good. Yeah, so
dude, I don't know if we would do like days. Then like the school had like a firewall or something there where you couldn't get on like game websites, but we figured out if you did like instead of like http://www.coolmath.com, if you did https:// it would like pass the school's firewall and you could get on all the, like the websites you wanted.
The good old days of like adding weird shit to URLs, to just getting past the firewall. There was always some way to do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, just games in school were a huge thing.
Yeah.
Did you guys, kind of like less like virtual games like tech decks? Do you guys have tech decks?
Tech decks are sweet. Tech decks are awesome. Mighty Beans.
We never did Mighty Beans. We did tech decks, silly bands.
The freaking
no pogs.
Did that.
My grandma had pogs. I remember finding them in her basement. I had no idea what they were.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I think that's how they got to our school too, something like that, and they like re-revivaled them.
Bakugan was a big one.
Beyblades.
Yeah,
did you have Beyblade?
People did, but I wasn't a part of the Beyblade community.
It's the Beyblade community. Yo, the Beyblade community is where it was at. It was lit. Yeah, man. Trading cards. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, dueled on the playground, that kind of thing.
I never brought cards to school to trade. I was more of trading tech decks, silly bands, Bakugan, things like that.
You're a little bit younger than me, and that's the difference.
And just like it's like the 3 or 4 year age difference.
It's crazy it's crazy because I don't feel like there's anything else besides that where it's like, yeah, you're so much different than me. But like the slight
hilarious, like I said, talking about like people are gonna be like, I was coding on an Apple AE and you guys are playing over here playing with tech decks, and like I had to insert floppy disk to play the first Oregon Trail game. And it's like, yeah, because you went to school in 1970.
Yeah. It's so funny. Anyways, do we have any viewer questions this week? I mean, we've taken a lot of time off, so I feel like I don't know if we do, but
we do. We got 2, and awesome. I guess you can. Let me see here. Do you think? Yeah, I mean, we can give a quick answer on this one. Retro Keegs asks, and how you get the viewer question, give us a follow on Instagram at Cards and Cartridges Podcast every Wednesday or so, because we're jumping around a lot now, but we do ask, give us a viewer question for a chance to be featured on the podcast. And Retro Keys asked 2 questions, so we'll fire them both off. Do you think current gen games will become as collectible as older gen games will be? Or I butchered that question. Do you think current gen games will become as collectible as older games are?
Yeah, and I think they definitely are, because in a big way they already are. Like the fact that like limited run and these weird companies exist to produce limited edition games that are physical, that are definitely still a thing. I think you're not going to see like mainline Nintendo games and there's 2 different things, right? It's collectible and worth a lot, and you can't get those. Like people collect things more, sometimes more, dude, the Kova, sometimes more than just because it's worth a lot, right?
Yeah.
So like people might collect Mario's on the Switch, like the physical Mario Switch game, but also maybe not.
I think I necessarily don't think limited run games are going to be the next popping thing, because I would say the majority of people who buy limited run games keep them sealed. So when it does tend to become collectible, I feel like there's just gonna be a ton of sealed copies out there. And I say ton in relative terms because it is limited releases due to like a normal mass produced game. Yeah. But there are also a finite number of people that want a limited run game.
I agree. You're right. It's interesting to see how that'll shake out.
And I think it's gonna be, I think you're gonna see a lot of the special editions maybe see more value, or like double packs or weird variants, things like that. Because I think ultra premium collection box, for example, that's a limited special
also think about right, like if you're not current with Switch game pricing, look at like a Let's Go Pikachu Pokeball Plus bundle right now. It's like 300, I think, or something.
Oh god, yeah,
it's up there for a new one, like and that was something that retailed for, I don't know, 100 and something, 100, I think, 99.99. So yeah, I think that's a tricky question. I'm going to say this. There's a lot more nuance in collecting, a nuance for pricing and collectability for newer games. Whereas like vintage games and retro games, it's like, it's a little clearer, if that makes sense. Like old,
but it's all in
old worth
time.
More. Like old, like
it's like when the PS4 is going to be 30 years old, people are going to be collecting PS4 because like kids nowadays grew up with PS4, so they're going to want to collect it.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's all speculation, but history has had a tendency to kind of like, history wants, like in history, people want what they had back when they were kids and shit. You know what I mean?
And it's like, say when the PS4 is the collectible thing, will NES be like Atari, and nobody will care about NES because the people who are then collecting PS4 have no idea what the hell an NES is.
I feel like it's kind of like how we know, like it's like how we know midlife crisis, like how like our like 50 or 60-year-old dads, like their midlife crisis is like a cool American muscle car like that. And like our midlife crisis or quarter life crisis, when we start getting money, I guess, is like really expensive video games.
Do you have a midlife crisis purchase in mind yet?
Bro, I just have crises. I just have many crises, and I just.
Did you ever get a motorcycle?
You know what's funny? Yeah,
Yeah.
Would. I don't know. So in Maine, where I want to move, they're so popular. Like,
really?
It's one of the weirdest things. Like
motorcycles or like mopeds?
Both. Like 2 wheels. Like using 2 wheels to commute around Portland, Maine is like the thing. It's so interesting. So many motorcycles, so many scooters, so many mopeds, so many like regular stand-up scooters, like a lot of 2 wheels. So I feel like I'd be kind of like left out if I didn't have something. And like the speed on a motorcycle kind of scares me, which is enticing. Like I like that, but also,
dude, there's gotta be no better feeling than just like zipping down the highway on a motorcycle. Like, it's gotta be like a great feeling, but it terrifies me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go into detail, but like I saw like a motorcycle crash like firsthand, like right in front of me one time, and it just like scarred me.
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah.
I think I would do it like
get on this topic.
Midlife crises.
Oh, right.
How do we get a midlife crisis? I don't know.
Jesus, here we are. What's the next viewer question?
Yeah, I guess we can go into that. Who would say are there, same guy, Retro Keeks asks, are there any games you hope they don't make a remake of?
Oh, it's kind of asking like, are there any games that are so perfect that they should just not be touched?
I took it as I hate this game, please don't make it again.
Oh, okay. I feel like that's an easier way to take it, because there are a lot of games that you can name like any like fucking stupid game.
Yeah, so opinionated too.
But like a game that is so perfect that it should never be remade. I'm trying to think.
I don't play games.
It's the damn truth. Kuzi has no valid opinion on this. Let me think of something real quick though, because this is an interesting topic. A game that is so perfect that should not be remade.
They need to stop remaking GTA 5.
That's true. But game that is so perfect.
You want a week to think about it?
Yeah, dude, I do want a week to think about it. And I also think I have a thought on it. I think it's possible that I'd appreciate a remake of any game.
Yeah.
It's more so like how well it's done. Like, I think I'd be pissed if it was a bad remake of a lot of games. But like if they tried and it's decent, I don't know.
I think just there are ways you could do a remake bad, but like there's just new technology and new things that come out.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Why wouldn't you want to like have one of your favorite games like on the new technology?
Right. The one game I was thinking, I was like, World of Warcraft Classic, like should never have been changed. And like that still holds up to this day. And when they re-released it recently, like the classic servers, they fucked it up again by adding more shit. And so it's like even if that's kind of it, maybe WoW Classic, like they should just leave that alone. So that shouldn't be remade. But at the same time, I like the new graphics. So it's like I don't know. That's a tough one. Let us know your opinion on that, guys. We thank you again. We're nearing the end of this year. Thank you for an amazing year of listening to pods. I'm sure we're gonna have episodes out before the end of the year.
Yeah, I would hope so.
But just thank you, and make sure to continue dropping the like busies, the buttons, the 5-star reviews, the follows, the subscriptions on YouTube if you're over there. Just continue dropping comments. We appreciate all the interaction. We appreciate y'all. Chris,
thank you. Yeah, no, just thank you. I mean, our Spotify little rap thing popped up for the podcast, and it was amazing to see.
That's true.
We had we're up to our 37th episode now, but they must have ran the data when we were at 35. But like 35 episodes of people in 12 different countries. Like,
so cool. That's so wild.
Different countries are
so wild.
People are listeners, and like we've had like excluding YouTube, just like an exorbitant amount of views and like exorbitant amount of like unique viewer. Like the unique viewers is a great thing, because you can have as many viewers as you want, but like unique people listening.
That's just my mom refreshing the podcast in her basement. Yeah. No, but guys, seriously, thank you. Have a great rest of your week. Hope we see you in the claim sale. Usually Thursdays at 8. This week it's going to be Sunday. It'll already have happened. Check us out live, twitch.tv/OG-Retro, and on our Instagrams at OG Retro and at Kuzi Retro Games.
Yep.
Thank you guys. Peace.
See ya.